what's up? Let's talk. Okay, up on my frame, and that how I walked in and said something that was probably really cheesy. So if that was cheesy, I'm sorry. Um, yeah. Okay, let's go. So I want to talk. I want to tell a little story. So the story is true. I'll put words here that says true. About three years ago, I was getting ready to have surgery. I already had the surgery. On January 11th, 2013, I had back surgery for the third time. And you know, I wasn't nervous about it. I was like, okay, you're gonna have another surgery. It's gonna be quick and easy. I'm used to this, and yeah, let's just do this and get it over with. I wasn't thinking that much. You know, just like, yeah, I was pretty chill about the whole thing. I walked into the surgery place and they're like, okay, so we need you to put this hat on that will make you look stupid. I'll put pictures in the thing. And I'm like, okay, I hate this hat, but okay. They had to put this gown on, and the gown was ridiculous. I'm telling you, like, if you haven't surgery, can't they give you something with style a little bit? Anyways, remember they gave me that medicine that makes you kind of cuckoo. And I was on that medicine. I was like, yo, dude, what's up? And back in the surgery, they're like, okay, are you ready? And I'm thinking in my head, dude, you're asking me if I'm ready to get my back cut open. Yeah, let's do this. Woo! So they put the medicine on and said, okay, count back from 10. I was like, 10, 9, knocked out. And I remember I woke up and I was laying on the bed like this, and I was facing this way. And I remember I seen, like, I don't know if it was two doctors or two nurses, or a doctor and a nurse. I don't know. And all I remember hearing was, we have to get her into the MRI right now. We got to check her legs. We got to check her back, make sure we see what's going on. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, okay, y'all keep talking. I'm like, whoa, wait. Did you say I have to get an MRI? They're like, yes, ma'am. And I'm like, whoa. I can't get an MRI. They're like, why? Why can't you get an MRI? I said, well, for one, I have rods in my back. And I kind of patted my back. And I'm like, and I just had surgery. My eyes were literally like this. I just had surgery. And I'm like, so I can't. And they're like, no, you're fine. He can. And I'm like, fine, you know, whatever. And at this point, I didn't even realize anything was wrong with me. I didn't really think that much into it. And I just thought it was all the medicine I was on that's making me feel this way. So, later on, you know, the doctors tell my parents that I went paralyzed from here down and that I would never walk again. And, you know, we would get me out of ICU, and I was supposed to be in ICU for like a week, but it turned into a month. I got pneumonia, and my lung collapsed. I got told I wouldn't make it through the night. My lung collapsed like 3 times. I remember almost dying. I remember my life, like, you know how they say life flashes before your eyes? I mean, I really didn't see that. I just thought about the future and thought of all the things I didn't do and all the things I should have said to people and all the things I wanted to do. And all the things that I wouldn't be able to do, you know. You know, I kept telling myself, I'll make it through this. I'm going to walk again. I'm going to do this. And all my family said that, and all my church family said that, and all my friends said that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk again. I'm gonna walk again. I don't know when, but I'm gonna walk again. And I remember I had to do a lot of rehab. You know, they were training me to be in a wheelchair. You know, they were like, okay, so we're gonna teach you how to be in a wheelchair, but you know, if you get out of the wheelchair, that's great. You know, but we're gonna teach you how to be in a wheelchair. So you know, they had to teach me other things, from transferring from my bed to my wheelchair, how to get up, like how to sit yourself up and how to put yourself up, how to do pressure relief, which was annoying because I had to do it like every couple of minutes, every like 10 minutes I think it was, or every 30 minutes. I forget, but basically what that is like when you sit in the wheelchair like this, you have to take yourself, put your hands here, and you have to push yourself up like this and like be like that for a little bit, so you don't get no pressure or sores or whatever. So, they taught me how to do that. They taught me how to do wheelies to get over curves. They taught me how to do a wheelie like stand, how to like get up on stairs if I needed to with my wheelchair. A lot of people don't know I can do that, but I can go up steps in a wheelchair, up an escalator too. I remember once I got home, I remember I told myself, okay, you're gonna walk again. And I remember I would stop telling myself that much, and I remember praying one night. I remember saying, hey God, I know you're there, I know you can hear me. You know, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to walk again. I don't know when that will be, but I hope it's soon, but it's your time, not my time. Whatever time you want to give it to me, you can. I know it's going to come back. So I was just like, okay, just give it to me whenever you, give me the ability to walk whenever you can. Or slowly, whatever you want to do. And I fell asleep, and I remember that next morning, I was like moving my leg, not really moving, not a lot. It was just kind of like a little bit, just kind of like that. I was like, whoa, dude. And then I tried to move my toes like this, and I remember they would move, so they would go like, I was like, no way. And I was like, Mom, Mom. And she like came in there, and she was like, what? I'm like, look at my toes. And she was like, why am I looking at your toes? I mean, just look at my toes, Mom. And I went like that, and she was like, oh my gosh, let me get the camera. She like grabbed the camera. She's like, okay, do it again for the camera. I'm like, whoa. My feet are not getting on camera. I'm like, you know what, okay, because I hate my feet showing. I'm like, you know what, okay, it's for God. He did this. So I'm like, here. And it moved, and she was like, okay, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, let me go post this on Facebook. She ran into the other room, and she like started posting this, and she started typing, and she typed this long thing. And I remember I was sitting on the bed, and I was like, can't move my toes, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, I've got to thank someone. I'm like, God, thank you for doing that. That's amazing. There's so much more to come, and you're amazing. And you know, I said that. Hang on, I gotta get my drink because I'm really thirsty. So I was moving my toes, and I started going to therapy again, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is fun, this is good, this is cool. And he basically worked on me moving a little bit, getting my legs stronger and stuff. I couldn't do a lot, so I was like, okay. So then I had to start walking with these crutches. If I have a picture, I'll put it in here. And oh God, I hated those crutches. I hated them, but I liked them because I could like keep my balance on them, push myself up, and just like walk while I'm standing up on them, like pushing myself up like this. I could like put them forward and like push myself and like go really far. And you know, it started slowly. My toes, my leg, my foot, then my upper body kind of. So it slowly came back to me, and then I slowly started walking, thanks to God. I'm gonna skip back some because you can't see my face. You can't see the top of my head, and I look like I'm bald. Okay. So, I slowly started walking again, and it felt great to walk again, you know. I remember, like, even nowadays, I still get scared. Like, I was scared to close my eyes and, like, stand up because, like, I feel like I would lose my balance. And, I remember I used to be so scared to fall asleep at night because I was so scared. What if this is a dream that I'm having, that I'm walking and I wake up and I'm paralyzed? Or I wake up and I can't feel my legs. And when I started getting the feeling back in my legs, it felt like when your leg falls asleep. That's what it felt like. So whenever my leg falls asleep or anything, I get scared. Like, I literally get scared. I try not to show it, but I'm just like, oh my god, my leg is asleep. Oh my god, can I move it? And I'm like, okay, I gotta walk on it to move it. I'm like, no, what if it gives out? What if it does this? What if this happens and this happens and this? And I'm just like, you know what? No. Stop. God healed me. God knows that He healed me, and He will give me the strength to walk and everything. So, I'm sorry if my voice is cracking. I feel like it is. Like it's going in and out. Like that. I don't know though. Maybe I'm just not overthinking it. Okay, but you know, I was paralyzed. I couldn't walk. And now I can walk fully again. As you can see, hang on. Okay, I don't know if you can see my skirt? I'm standing in, and I'm jumping. So, I am completely back to normal. And, yeah. Okay, hang on. I am completely back to normal. I'm walking. I am running, and I am doing all that stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's a bad angle. And I'm doing all that stuff again because of one person. No, it was a bunch of people, but God is the one that did it. God healed me. And I had a bunch of people praying for me and all of that stuff. So it was a bunch of stuff happening, but God is the one that healed me, and I am so very thankful to God. Thank you, God. So whatever situation you are in right now, just know that our God is Jesus, the one that hang on, I'm sorry. The one that's in this book, and this is let me focus on that. Holy Bible. I don't know if it focused, but this is the Holy Bible. And it's the King James Version. Because God did miracles then, and God does miracles now. So, if you need a miracle in your life, get on your knees and ask God to help you and see what happens, you know. I hope that whatever your situation is, you're doing good, because you can come through anything with God on your side. Who can be against you? And you know, you're amazing, and you deserve everything that God has to offer you. And yeah, hopefully this was an interesting video. Okay, I don't know why I was dancing, but yeah. Oh, sorry. You drink it like this. Batman. Oh, water's really good though. And yeah, so this video probably was from here to here to here to here. It's probably all over the place. Like, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I am gonna go. So peace out. Peace out. I gotta turn the camera off. I'm sorry.